Dear viewers, welcome to the Aviation School by Aviation Team. In our slides and lessons, we will cover different topics related to aviation and how you can be a good aviation employee, an airline employee on the ground and in flight. So the topics we will try to cover will be customer services, weight and balance, load control, ramp safety, cabin crew, and some other topics related to the aviation. And also we will cover we will have some interview sessions and some guidelines for interviews. And these interview sessions will not only for the aviation but also you can use in your other fields as well. These interview sessions, that what kind of questions an interview may ask you, and what your dressing should be, how appropriate answer you can give to the interviewer. So let's start from the very beginning and some very basics of the aviation. So here are some different codes in aviation which normally we use. You can see there are a lot of codes in the aviation. There are a lot of abbreviations in the aviation which we are using, and once we are using these abbreviation and codes, not only in the our verbal communication, but also once we are sending the telexes and once we are sending the emails, we use these codes. You can see here. And secondly, we don't use the words like A, B, C, D. We have different abbreviations for A, B, C, A to Z. In our last slide of this session, you will see these codes as well. Like AOG, we will use the word and we will abbreviate like Alpha, Oscar, Golf. So once we are communicating verbally or we are sending an email or telexes, we will use these words: Alpha, Oscar, Golf, aircraft on ground. These codes we use in the aviation. Once we are sending the emails or telexes outside the aviation, we have to use the complete word because those people don't know what ACAS means. Alpha Charlie, Alpha Romeo, Sugar. What does it mean? Sugar or Sierra? Sometimes we use sugar, sometimes we use Sierra. It's the same word, the same meanings, and it's the abbreviation of S, Sierra or Sugar. Aircraft communications, addressing and reporting system. We will discuss in our slides of load sheet as well that what this ACAS is. So we are using a lot of different codes in aviation, and these are just some examples which we are giving to you just to give you the knowledge that and give you the idea that we have to use these codes once we are in the aviation. At the moment, aviation, is under slump due to COVID-19. However, in coming future, it's going to be a big boom in the industry. So, if you wish to join this industry, be ready, be prepared yourself, and follow our slides to become a good aviation employee, not only on ground but also in flight as well. Like cabin crew, we will have a lot of cabin crew sessions in our slides as well. The interview sessions, the guidelines for cabin crews, which requirements and airlines are looking in a cabin crew, and how you can join as a cabin crew. We will have in our slides. So these are the codes which we are using in aviation. These are the examples of codes. There are thousands of codes which we are using. So just to get a know-how about the aviation and their pattern of communication. They have different pattern of you. Have you heard about the Mayday? Once captain is calling Mayday, Mayday. In normal language, in normal our daily conversation, we are not using this Mayday. But in aviation, this specific word have a specific meaning. Mayday. Mayday means emergency. Once captain is pilot in command is landing, or pilot in command, or first officer, second officer, whoever is in the cockpit, whoever is commanding that aircraft and having an emergency, we call Mayday, Mayday. It means I have an emergency. So viewers, these are the basic codes, the ideas of the codes that we are using in the aviation field. And as I told you before, that there are a lot of other codes which we will discuss also during our slides, different slides like load sheet and other slides. We will discuss these codes. So by these slides, you can get know-how, you can get that we are using these codes in the aviation. And what we were talking that we use not we don't call PSM, we call Papa Sierra Mike. It means passenger service message. What is passenger service message? You will come to know later on in our next slides. We will have a complete trainings in our slides, which you will come to know later on. So the alphabets which we are using and their abbreviations are like this, which I told you before. That A is Alpha, B is Bravo, C Charlie, D Delta. Like this, A to Z, we have different words. Like if you want to communicate something and he is not understanding, you have to use these words like A, B, C. You want to say to someone A, B, C. You will not use A, B, C. You will do Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. So you will come to know in the aviation, the staff who is already working in the aviation, they know. So once you will join and you will start working, we hope so that you will join working in this amazing field. You will come to know that these codes are very important and we have to use these. Thank you for watching, viewers. And in our next slides, we will go further and we'll discuss about different areas, different training sessions. And some training sessions will be a bit lengthy, like load controller training will be a bit lengthy. So we will discuss later. Thank you for watching.